Okay guys, so the next move we're going to go through is the deadlift. So looking at the start position here, we're just warming up the kettlebell. So this time, for the kettlebell only, Dex's elbows on the inside of his knees, his back's at 45 degrees, and from here he's just going to push the floor away from him, okay, making sure he comes up into the straight line at a top position. So as you notice here, he doesn't roll his shoulders back, he just drives the floor away from him, making sure he comes to a complete standing position, core nice and tight. I would suggest for a warm-up you do 3 sets of 10 of these. So moving now onto the deadlift itself. So Dex, first of all, going to make sure his feet are underneath his hips. Okay, this is going to be the strongest position he has. Then he's going to come, pull the bar back to him. So now I can't see his knees, okay, from the side position. So as I come to the side, you can see I can't see his knees. They're hidden from his elbows, and that is a good starting point. His back's at 45 degrees. So all he's going to do now is lift to his knee line. 2, 3, 1, lift. So as he brings it to his knee line, his back's still at 45 degrees, and then he's going to stand up into a tall position. Okay, as he drops back down then, he'll perform a deadlift now. And here you can see his back's at 45 degrees, he's not rolling back the shoulders, hyperextended in the back. So first common mistake is the feet outside the hip line. Okay, this is going to basically make you perform an unequal movement. So what you need to do is make sure your feet come back inside the hip line, core nice and tight, back at 45 degrees, and then push the floor away from you. So this is a common mistake. What you need to do here is make sure you sit down, so throw the hips back, okay, roll the shoulders back, and keep the core nice and tight, making sure you have that 45-degree line on his back. Again, when you lift, you've got to keep your core nice and tight, bracing the whole body, and push the floor away from you. So again, with a rounded back, the fixing position for this is to make sure you throw your hips back and down, okay, pull the shoulders back, and pull them around the body, making sure your back comes back to 45 degrees like that. And then he would lift as normal. Okay, so deadlift is a posterior chain movement, and again, you will get very strong doing this. This should be your biggest lift you have, but please remember to go slowly through the increments because it's also the one you're going to get injured the most in. Okay, it's a great movement, it has a lot of bang for its buck, but you can get injured if you overcook it. Make sure you follow the simple guidelines that we've laid out, helping you perform the movement correctly.